Swiggity sorty, let's get that booty.
Hello, welcome to another episode of the Slim Cogcast. It is I, Slim Cognito, and I wanted to let you know that we've started some new games this week. Didn't really watch much anime, but I've decided on Attack on Titan. We're going to catch up on that. We're going to start watching it probably today. And I'm in the works of trying to get some new things for... I guess my last thing I need to learn is marketing. I got to get this channel out. I want to connect with some more people. But either way, before we jump in, since I said that, if you like this content, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And tell me in the comments what you like and don't like and how I can improve. And share it with some people. Let them give me some feedback. Spread it around a bit. I deeply appreciate it. Now, here's the thing. This week, I've played quite the Apex. I finished all my badges for the event. I love the new game mode with the care packages. I feel like it should be a regular thing. Like around, say, round 3, then care packages should just be falling like on a regular basis, because there's several situations that make the respawn element kind of trivial at this point, since everybody's used to it. Usually a respawn is like the dinner bell and attracting attention so people can come and kill you. And it's not always going to be a chance that the person revived or persons can find a death box and get re-kitted. So it would be a much better chance of a comeback, if those care packages were there. Plus, having the strongest weapons barred behind the very last round is super good too, and not OP, because everybody by then might have a red Evo shield. So yeah, it always works out. I still miss my Prowler. I still do. That was my baby. But I'm getting back used to one of the things I hadn't mastered until very recently was using the R99 with a mouse and keyboard. The recoil on that gun is incredible. And sometimes, man, it's just... Because the thing about fast fire rate is the risk and reward. Meaning the reward, yeah, you're going to put out a lot of damage pretty quickly, okay? It's real good for DPS. But the drawback is if you miss for half a second, that's more than a quarter of your clip gone. Because it shoots so fast. So you have to be accurate, And it's kind of wild. And the fact that it's a mid-range weapon is another thing that kind of harms it, because of the you would have to be an aimbot to just shoot from long range, or just be insane with that R99. I've made a few long range kills, but it's not consistent enough that I would trust it on a regular basis and just try to do so from, say, 200 plus meters in a fight. I would probably try to close the gap a little more. But anywho, next on the... Well, yeah, we got to jump right into the news, right? Because we hadn't played much. Oh, no. We streamed last night. We played Dandara, which is a very clever Metroidvania-esque type game, but all traversal, is not platforming, but more like... how can I explain it? It's platforming, but in a different way. So basically every wall... Every surface on the game you can stick to, the character cannot walk. She has to land on salt, and there's salt sprinkled throughout the entire world and on every surface, wall, and platforms. So your traversal is you dashing from surface to surface rather than walking and jumping. Now, because of this, you pretty much only can land on places where salt is, where salt is. Yeah, basically. And I like it. It's pretty neat. It streamlines your traversal in most Metroidvanias, and it makes every room a potential puzzle for you to solve on how to enter and exit. Like, it's so good. I love the style, the sprite. It's kind of cheating with the sprite art, but still it's pretty good. Modernized sprite design. And you got animations that are pretty smooth as well. I would say the enemies look kind of basic, but it's all good. The boss fights are hella fun. Oh my god, the boss fights. Your offensive options are pretty basic and simple, that you would expect, which is one of the reasons why I compared it to a Metroidvania, is because not only do you have to collect items and upgrades in order to unlock new areas and then progress, and exploration being like the main focus point of this game's genre and direction, but also you have an attack which is a three-way split beam, kind of like the Spazer beam from Super Metroid, and you cannot like rapid fire it. You have to charge it. So it has to be charged for a minimum, I think, half a second. And then you can fire it off. It's anywhere from a quarter to a half second. And it works pretty well, I'd say. So I enjoy it. Hopefully y'all can let me know what you think about it. But I enjoyed it overall. And I'm only about 3 hours in? And I've beaten 2 bosses. If you count the first one, really, it was like a tutorial boss, but still, it wasn't easy. So I'll say 2 bosses. And it's pretty good. I like it. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. We're gonna stream some more of it. If not today, tomorrow. What else have I played this week? I think that's the gist of it. Yeah, so that's what I've been playing. Let's jump right on into the news and start off, because we got more things happening this week. Finally, we got some actual news, but not that much more. Anyways, first thing on the docket as we jump into the news. Over on PCGamesN.com, Platinum Games hoping to give Bayonetta 3 update and reveal unannounced projects this year of 2021. So, and this article is written by Anthony McGlynn. Basically, to summarize, I always go to the quotes. According to Kamiya himself, Hideki Kamiya, he stated that he'd like to give a substantial update this year on Bayonetta and more besides it. Quote, we've been working on new stuff like Bayonetta 3. Not that I can say too much, but I hope we can give an update during the year. And I give updates on a few more give a few updates on a few more unannounced projects too. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that, but I said it anyway. So he went ahead and let the rabbit out of the hat a little bit and let us know that we got some more stuff coming. I can't wait. Okay, I can't wait. Oh my god, I can't wait. So yeah. Now, next on the docket, actually let me take this article and post it in the reason. Alright, next on the docket, Nvidia. Nvidia. eTechnics.com. Written by Mike Sanders a day ago. Nvidia's latest driver, 461.09, has problems. So people are saying that this driver has caused game performance issues like frame drops randomly, Adobe Premiere Pro crashes, and screen flashes or flickers after the update. Now, I don't recall the flickers or flashes, but I do recall that I've had some frame drops, especially in Apex, for the last few days. And I noticed it significantly after the update, but I figured there was just foibles with Apex. I've always had technical issues with Apex, even on PS4. So I didn't know what it could be, but I did get one Apex crash this past week, and that was scary. But it went back to working like it should, like right after, so I didn't really like worry about it. It wasn't a consistent issue, so sometimes you just got to chalk it up to, Murphy's Law. And yeah, so I'm just like, wow. I didn't even consider that it might be the driver until I came across this article, and it turns out that it might be. So hopefully they'll roll out a fix for that soon and get us an update, preferably within the next few days. Next, back on PCGamesN.com, we have another article written by the same guy, Anthony McGlynn. It's almost like the whole place is run by one person. But there is a lady by the name of Lilith Walther that's doing some amazing shit, bro. She's doing a PlayStation 1 remake of Bloodborne. So basically, this right here is something that's near and dear to my heart, by the way, because I love low poly character models. I feel like it's an aesthetic that's very niche, but should be greatly appreciated, because in those days there was so much done with so little, and I feel like that should be respected. Like, those old character models had meaning and they were great. They're significant in their own way. I feel like it should be an art style in its own, in its own right. But she's making a PS1 version of Bloodborne, and it's awesome, bro. It looks great. There's even a tweet in the article. You go ahead and click the link to the article that I always include in the description down below. There's a tweet included where her Twitter handle would be Boster. That's B0TSTER. And she has full, playable footage, and it looks pretty damn neat. I love it. I've caught myself watching it like 3 times in a row because I just like the way it looks. And she's also, before we get off of this topic, I want to go ahead and give her a shout out that she's working on a JRPG called Witch with Heartstring Studios coming out in 2022. So, yeah, I hope to see that game do well, and I hope that her career goes well as well, because, well, that's pretty nice and very well made. Well, the fuck? Okay. That looks so nice. Oh my. Oh, that looks so good. All right. But anyway, I just retweeted it as well. So if you follow me on Twitter, you will also see the video and the tweet. So moving on to the next thing on the docket. More hope for Final Fantasy VII Remake PC and PS5 release. Over on etechnics.com once again. I don't know why I didn't just put these both together. But anyway. Written by Peter Donald. New rumor has surfaced about Final Fantasy VII Remake being on PC, but also PS5 version. And there's been a lot of rumors about it. The only reason I usually don't report on rumors, but this rumor is supposed to be from a credible source at the dreaded Resetera forums. And this guy has been pretty, named Catharsis T. This guy's been pretty accurate with his leaks in the past, so I guess we could consider it being a very hard maybe. A hard yes, but a maybe. Yeah, so this might be happening. There's not really much more to this. I'm just geared toward, I'd be happy to play Final Fantasy VII Remake on PC. That would be great. But moving on. There's not really much else to that article. Over on VideoGamesChronicle.com, VGC, written by an Andy Robinson, the man, the myth, the legend, and the sleaze is back. Ninja Gaiden's Itagaki has a new studio and would be honored to work with Xbox. Dead or Alive director returns to games. This is the guy that made Dead or Alive, that made Ninja Gaiden, the modern day Ninja Gaiden, and he's amazing at what he does, and I cannot wait to see what he does now. If only, I would love for them to give him the Ninja Gaiden IP. Like, we just need a 4, bro. We need a 4, and Razor's Edge wasn't enough. We need a 4, all right? Let this man do his job. Let him do what he's good at, all right? Let's not fuck this. But yeah, he's coming back. That's pretty much everything. This whole article is not really that necessary. It's just going over who he is, where he came from, and what he's done. And for those who don't know, you know now. So, I mean, he single-handedly kept the Xbox afloat with Ninja Gaiden and Dead or Alive. And Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball. People love those titles. The Xbox had no good Japanese representation. All they had was Sega and, yeah, Itagaki. Like, it was rough for them when it came to Japanese titles. So, yeah. Let's say any good ones. Excuse me, I'll take that back. I'll say any good ones on the original Xbox. But moving on, next thing on the docket. Can't wait for that to come to peace. And finally, the epic legal battle with Apple and Google comes to the UK over on PCGamer.com, written by Fraser Brown 3 days ago. And basically, just to summarize this, this whole legal battle is just being brought to the UK, the Competition Appeal Tribunal, and basically it's the same claims that they made with the case with the US and Australia, and we're just awaiting to see what the verdict will be. It's pretty much just flavor text from here on. I'll give you this bit though. Epic is hoping that the tribunal will make a declaration that certain terms of the Developer Program License Agreement, the DPLA, that it has with Apple are unlawful, along with the removal of Fortnite from the App Store and Play Store. It wants Fortnite to be restored and for Apple to be stopped from restricting the download of the Epic Games Store or Epic's apps. So yeah, that right there though, the reason I wanted to read that is because it pretty much just solidifies that they've had the plan all along to put the Epic Games Store on mobile. And it makes sense. To finish it off, it also seeks an order that would stop Google from insisting that the Play Store be pre-installed on Android devices and any other preferential treatment it receives compared to other app stores. So yeah, they want to get in on the app store space. They're not fighting for gaming space. they already have that. Now they're trying to penetrate the App Store business space, and that ain't incredibly easy, especially when two people got it by a chokehold. But we'll see. I just like to keep an update on this case and everything that's going on around it, because the verdict could change video games as a whole, and we just got to see what happens. And I need to keep up with that. So anyway, that's everything that's on the docket. I really appreciate y'all stopping by for another week of the Slim Cogcast. I hope y'all like this shorter format that I'm aiming for. We're trying to get under 30 minutes every episode, or at least about 20 minutes. And yeah, I want y'all to just throw some things in the pot, and don't be afraid to like send me links and articles on Twitter. You know what I mean? Let me know about some things that you found interesting, or some stuff that you would want to report on, because ultimately the articles that I pull would have to be interesting to me, and that'll be a slight bias. You know what I mean? Like, some people might like some news on Minecraft, or the fact that there's an RTX trailer for this game or that game, you know, or maybe some remake that I don't like or care about, somebody else likes or cares about. So yeah, get in touch with me, tell me something, talk to me, and ultimately, be safe out there. Take care of yourselves and bundle up. It's cold out. All right, I'm finna go. I'm gonna edit this together and wish y'all a happy evening. And also remember the channel motto, okay? Intentions ain't nothing but, look, I don't even know my own channel motto. How did I mess that up? Intentions are the most important. Actions ain't nothing but loud, and words don't mean a damn thing. Y'all take care of yourselves out there, and peace.
Be merciless.
Brr.